Welcome along to the studio. My name's Paul, 2 Echo Zero, Whiskey Foxtrot Delta. It's the Geeky Ham radio channel. And I want to talk very quickly about satellite communications using handhelds, because my goodness me, it's so much simpler now than it ever has been. If you've got a DMR radio, okay, so please do ignore the mess here on the table. As you can see, it's a little bit of a mess. So this is it. This is the Bofeng, and it's the DM1701 radio. It's a DMR radio. We'll just switch it off, switch it on even. And you may say satellite communications on a DMR radio. Why not just use two of these? You know, one's UV5Rs. They're very cheap. Two of those, one for receive and one for transmit. And you can do. But it's the software I like on this. Now, this radio is not full duplex. Now, to really do satellite communications, you need full duplex. And what that means is you can listen on the receive while you're transmitting. So you can hear if you're actually being heard by the satellite. With this, you can't. All right? You've just got to hope somebody calls you back. But I can deal with that. And the reason why I can deal with that is because of the software that you put on this radio. So you don't just need this radio. You could use the Retavis RT3S. That works as well. Any cheap DMR radio where you can put something called Open GD77. That's the software. That's the firmware that you can flash on this. Because it doesn't look like this when you first buy it. It has some sort of generic Baofeng software on it. I don't know. But you flash it with Open GD77. It's very straightforward to do. And once you've done that, it opens up this here called Satellite. Now, this is a cheap radio. I think it's about £50, something like that. You can probably get them a little bit cheaper. It doesn't have GPS. But that doesn't matter, because all you've got to do is put your coordinates in to the radio. And once you've done that, the radio knows where you are. And then when you hit satellite, as long as you've downloaded something called the KEPS database, but that's very straightforward, and that can be done from the OpenGD77 software. It will predict for you, and then it will show you, if we get a little bit closer, you'll see here are all the satellites that are sort of passing at what time. And if we can find one here that's got a high number, that's 68 on the TEVL6, 68. So we've clicked that, we can see that's where it's going to go in relation to where I am. So as you can see, it's going to go right above, ahead of me. So I should be able to get into this quite well. And it's 51 minutes away. So in 51 minutes, I come back and yeah, that's it. It shows you the receive and the transmit frequencies. But how this is really simple is that these receive and transmit frequencies are already in. They're already in. As soon as I've clicked on this now, when I click the push to talk, I'm transmitting on 145.971 and I'm receiving on 436.396. And do you know what makes it even better? It automatically does Doppler for you. So as the bird is moving overhead, the frequency changes as it comes closer to you. And so the frequency will change. And what you'd normally have to do is adjust the frequency manually or save them as memories or whatever. But this does it all automatic. And that's what I mean by it being really, really simple. And that's it. It's as simple as it's done. I don't need to look up frequencies. I don't need to mess around with Doppler. I bought this, which was like £10. So this means I can just put the radio on my belt and I can use this to talk. I have got that because into that goes my Arrow antenna. I will show you that in just a second. But what we'll do when the bird is nearly here, we will go outside and we will see if we can talk via this satellite. So as if by magic, that 50 minutes is going to go like this. So here we are outside. I have got the radio. We're about to do the pass. I've got the Arrow antenna. This is the Arrow antenna 2 with the duplexer, which enables you to use one radio. I've got this. The pass is going from around north to sort of south, straight above us. So let's see if we can make contact. So we didn't make it on the last one, but it doesn't matter because I just selected on the radio here the next pass, which is TEVEL 8, and it's happening right now, and it's going from north, but right across me over there. So once it's cleared my house, about halfway through the pass, we'll see if we can work this satellite. 2 Echo Zero Whiskey Foxtrot Delta. 2 Echo Zero Whiskey Foxtrot Delta.
Oscar 75 Echo Uniform Special Call.
2 Echo Zero Whiskey Foxtrot Delta. 2 Echo Zero Whiskey Foxtrot Delta. 2 Echo Zero Whiskey Foxtrot Delta.
Echo Alpha 2 Bravo Whiskey.
2 Echo Zero Whiskey Foxtrot Delta.
Oscar 75 Echo Uniform.
2 Echo Zero Whiskey Fox Delta. 2 Echo Zero Whiskey Fox Delta. 2 Echo Zero Whiskey Foxtrot Delta. 2 Echo Zero Whiskey Foxtrot Delta. 2 Echo Zero Whiskey Foxtrot Delta. Well, I think that's gone. You heard it, but we didn't make contact. I heard a satellite. I didn't manage to speak to them. But that might be because, you know, I only tried it a couple of times. But the Arrow antenna, I absolutely love this. It's a great piece of kit. And I'm not just going to use it for satellites. You know, if I'm doing SOTA or anything like that, and I'm doing a bit of SSB on 2 meters, this will be brilliant. And do you know what? I'm really chuffed with this. And you might not believe me, but I have spoken or I have managed to have a QSO through a satellite using this. I just haven't had it videoed, but I promise you I have. And yes, it's harder to do because you can't hear yourself on the working satellite. You can't hear yourself getting through to the satellite, so you don't know whether you're making it through or not. So that does make it harder. But the fact that I can just switch this on and I can press a button and it'll go, there's the satellite, programmed in the frequencies for you, sorted out the Doppler shift. You don't need to do anything apart from just go. It's really, really good. And if you can invest in a radio that will enable you to flash it with open GD77, but also has a GPS in it, it's even better, isn't it? So yeah, I'm going to do some more videos as I sort of get accustomed to this a little bit more because I enjoy satellite work. But for now, I hope you enjoyed watching this. Please feel free to leave a comment down below. If I'm doing something ridiculous, or if you've got some ideas, or maybe something I could try that would work better, do let me know. It's a great hobby and I'm really enjoying it. Okay, that's it for now. I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.